During the Jurassic War in 2015, there was a nutrition called Camp Cretaceous, where Darius is here and meets some friends having seen many dinosaurs.
At the night, the three guys Darius, Brooke, Kenji were in the Rapotre's cage. They had no idea, so Kenji Thor's Buruk's phone. He got it, but the Raptor squad of Owen are there and attack. They escaped. The organizer made Dairos, and Kenji gotta be there. Now in the laboratories, Sammy gets so happy as Styles timid, but an ankylosaurus called Bumpy is there by Ben. Then Brooklyn was looking for some information in the lab. Kenji and Darius are in the Carno's cage. Special they were having a chase. Darius gets stuck in the door to exit, so Kanji has helped him. The Carno gets hurt called Toro. The next day in Gyrospheres, a storm is there. Dinosa can't be in peace, so they escaped. Yes, Kenji, Ben, and Sammy help Dyrus and Brooke to be in the deep part. Now Sammy has taken DNA of that dino. Brooke starts with her stolen phone. The Indominus Rex is there killing people. The campers saw it. The hybrid starts attacking the attraction. They couldn't have escaped. Now they are alone with no phone. Nobody is there, so they got Apelin to leave Isla Nublar. So then there were scenes of Jurassic World with the hybrid. Bumpy still's there, so one more. The Indominus chides them, ending in a laboratory where they know Eddie he escapes, even though the hybrid still's there and kill him. Poor man, it was his birthday. They know about the phone, so Brooke realizes. Then they were discussing. Yaz is so fed up with her. The hybrid appears for the last time, ruining of Simon's helicopter. Then she broke the Avery. They are free. The campers have gone to the caves where they did kayak, seeing some dinosaurs as Parasaurolophus bioluminescent. The campers are in the lake. The Mosasaurus starts chasing the campers with Bumpy too. After that, she was called by Yasmina to save the rest. She is alive with her leg hurt. Time passed. The campers need to take the ferry to escape. Is located in the south, so they gotta go between the Carnotaurus Toro. That poor dinosaur falls down and still's alive too. However, pteranodons were attacking the Monorial. They can't. Ben decides to help the group. They did it, so very thing is gonna be fine, until the pteranodon attacked the poor Ben. He was trying to survive. Darius couldn't save him, so Ben has died due to the pteranodon after all. The group jumped and went to the under part of the park. The Carnotaurus is there, and they go.
After that, the group has another scene of chase with Canotors, and finally the Canotors left the zone, and the guys stay there because there are no ferries right now. They were in the main street where there is a lot of chaos, and also they need to find the something that actives health. And the tree was there. Well, she lives there, and notice that the thing is there.
Brooklyn has made plan where the T-Rex is called and Dyrus. Kenji got to turn on the help thing. Kenji was making a lot of noise to the poor Yasmina. She is hurt. Now they were looking for some food and a place to live a long time. Darius was thinking about the place they were in, Camp Cretaceous. Kenji took care of Yaz. The three are going to a place having a medical station where some herbivores live there. So Brooke saw Dyrus and Sammy set in free a Sinoceratops. Baryones are there. Dyrus set in free the Berry Limbo, and the Chaos stills there with Dinos. Some days later, they got a home when the water has gone with no idea, so Kenji and Darius were investigating and having a Stegosaurus fighting. The tree is gone. They'll get water again. Now the girls are in the labs looking for some evidences and finding a rare name.
The three girls were being attacked by the three Baryonyx Chaos, Limbo, and Grim. These are the names. And after that, at the night, they see like a fire in the middle of the forest, and a Ceratosaurus was there.
A Ceratosaurus was attacking the campers, having some help of humans. It seems to be they are ecotourists and like all wildlife. Even though Brooklyn sees something rare with Hap, the man, with Kenji they were being captured by him, so they were trying to sleep, having a chance to escape, and it appeared.
Oh my gosh, I wanna die. He is alive again, but how and Bumpy you really needed that scene to end the chapter. Well, we've got that Bumpy getting in trouble with Compis and Ben hasn't died at all. The Carnotaurus started chasing them. He is alone. Bumpy left the Ben's home and Ben revealed himself to the Compis being a new person, I mean in that case. They got a fight with Toro, so then Bumpy has grown up to so Toro has lost.
Many conversations introduced about with Ben between Brooklyn and Kenji, and also wakes up seeing that he doesn't know about that, and Ben a zone where baryonyx start attacking him. Now they have escaped with Bumpy.
The group of Baryonyx started making a lot of chaos. Hap sacrificed himself for them. Then Michigan reveals being a hunter with Typhony, they are gonna hunt some species in the water hole. Then they got a chance where Yaz has escaped, and they are in Main Street having no idea of the Tyrannosaurus Rex they were hiding themselves. The other group with Bumpy is there in the control. Now they are there, and the Tyrannosaurus Rex Rexy starts chasing Sam and Darius. She couldn't. So Brooklyn used an hologram of her. Poor Rexy seems to be alone all her life. Michigan is hunting when Rexy comes to make Dinosaurus run of them. Dairo used a gyrosphere to run so fast to the harbor. Then Tiff leaves Michigan and the predator Rexy is there. She's been starving a lotta. So Michael has died, and in the Yakth Tiffany too. 'Cause she'd killed Grimm, so Baryonyx, Chaos, and Limbo are there to kill her.
Now months have passed. The campers got many plans to escape. They couldn't do it. So there's no way. But Kenji reminds about Umiradora, where we've got many Dimorphodons. They start attacking Jazz and Brooke. The Dimorphodones have escaped. So then they saw a yacht where they were swimming and having some fun. In the night, they had to look for something. There was an Evelina and Oronzos started attacking them, even having two in that case. So they started escaping using some bengalas.
Now the Tyrannosaurus can't escape in the boat, so use some bengalas. The next day, they were in an apartment where they need some things, such as gas to the Yakth ADN Monoloposaurus started attacking to Yaz Samiad Ben after taught they were almost 9 monos. They decided to jump and go to a car where Bumpy comes to fight. Poor Dinos, they didn't deserve that. Now they were fixing their yacht, but once in Blue Moon the Compy has come to get that thing, so they were having a chase scene. She was going to a nest in the Jurassic Park ruins, and then the raptor also blew lives there.
So then Blue has appeared to Ken and chase Darius, Jazz, and Kenji, having a chase in the sun where also Darius, Brooklyn, and Ja and Sammy find evidence about a new hybrid that lives there. It's called the Scorpius Rex and it was created by Henry Wu, and right now the Scorpius is there.
So in that night, there was a chaos where the campers are there. Bumpy left Tay's zone due to the Scorpius Rex who started jumping in the skies. She was roaring to them and with a noise she heard it and she has escaped. So everything is fine, but let's look at Sammy. She'd been feeling so wrong and can't hear all, she dies. They'd been talking about something to the Scorpius's poison. Yaz was there and saw the new hybrid hunting and eating, so she was running. Poor Yaz, she'll die.
So after that, there was a strong noise provoked by Ben and Darius, and Scorpius escaped.
Sammy still's alive again, so Ben has gone to the zone. They were worried Dyrus will find him now. The rest have seen a herd of some dinosaurs like Parasaurolophus running of the hybrid. The Scorpius Rex has been so faster than the Indominus Rex, but there was other with Bumpy attacking Ankylos have no sense. One with a 440 shit. We've got two hybrids. They got a bad relation, so the campers have decided to make a plan where Scorpius Rex gotta die. So in the Jurassic Park ruins, Blue has come there to save the group. The Scorpius still fighting and all is gonna end up. So the campers and Blue were running, and the Scorpius Rex is dead.
Now we've got many helicopters in Isla seen Dr. Heru again. Then the T-Rex Jersey started making a lot of chaos. Then after that, Jazz, Sam, Candy, and Darius made a plan where they'll use ankylosaurs in a special herd with Bumpy. And
Now in the yacht to Costa Rica, Kenji got a feeling for Brooke. Then Darius was doing something to avoid get the ship stuck. But the shark is there. Darius can't believe it. And the Mosasaurus still's there in the middle of the ocean. So she starts hunting the campers. She is so hungry and sees the guys. Even though the campers tried to save him. Brooke, Kenji saves Darwa. It's fine, but she jumps over them. After the crash. Now they are in a rare island where they saw something like a desert. Then a sandstorm came to be a problem. A Smilodon started attacking the campers. Ben decides to save them. Well, then they have realized about the new technology about the station, having many landscapes, the desert, the forest, the jungle. Dinosaurs are there. In that case, we've got two Tyrannosaurus being a mother and her daughter. They were sharing some emotions, even playing with their mouth. A rare girl is there, so she gets surprised talking about the mother, but then it's Manta Corp Island, so they notice weird thing when they came. So the Brodex starts attacking Ben, Darius, Sam, Yaz, Brooke, Kenji. Entering to the ice zone, they've got a Kentrosaurus where the Brodex still's chasing them even with May Turner. May works for Manta Corp. Then Kentrosaurus is called Pierce. They were helping. A plane was there. The guys wanted to be there. They couldn't. Now the group are gonna save Dinos again. Yaz was sleeping. Cash is there. A bad person.
Sammy was so nervous to see him. And after that, May Turner decided to talk to Cash. But Cash then got mad and says like she doesn't like her, so they decide to kill her with the raptors.
Well, the campers have saved May Turner. Ben takes some pills and food. Instead of this, Big Edie is being captured by Manta Corp. Cash made a fight with Big Edie and the Kentro Pierce. It ain't their decision. They brought X control them to still fighting.
Well, they were fighting until Darius got a call, well, called her brother, his brother in this case, and Cash appears to avoid them. Okay, Cash has stopped the fight between the T-Rex and the Kentrosaurus, and they were sleeping. Now, the group of five members were in the desert when another dinosaur appears. The campers were running of the poor Spinosaurus, but after that, a Smilodon was there and started attacking, but the Spinosaurus saved the day.
The poor Dyrus has a Brodex, and Brooklyn decided to make a change where they can control it with Darius. The next day, Cash gets the idea to use the baby's dinos, so the group started to do.
We were having one baby brachiosaurus and two hybrid dinosaurs. Seems to be like a Spinoceratops in that case. Sammy saved them, but one baby brachio is being captured by Cash and controlled. So the group decide to make a plan where they can get Cash in a prison using the caves of the forest biome. But after that, Brooklyn has a relationship with Kenji. Then we know that the investors will come right now. And after that, we know that the leader of the Manta Corp is Kenji's father.
So they are in another bioema with Dilophosaurus the same day. Daniel Kahn appears being so confused. He arrested Cash. Then the campers are fine, but Daniel thinks about the fight. Kenji says no, so they can't go to their homes yet. So the campers made a plan where they'll show Daniel Dinosaurus ain't so terrifying. Setting in free the T-Rex Big Edie where Darius used the tablet to talk to her. Daniel sees how Big Edie is the mom of little Edie, thinking about new idea for investors. He was saying about the idea of talking to a dino. However, Daniel revealed himself and Cash will be working with May Turner. The idea is to use the control chips to use the dinos to make something the next day. The investors have come. Darius, Brooke, Ben were investigating and seeing how Cash manages the mom T-Rex. Daniel uses the raptor to avoid the three guys. May decided to help where they heard about the night with investors. Kenji, annoyed with Brooke, will have a presentation with some dinos. In the presentation they made, plan went wrong with some dinosaurs having a fight. Poor Spino, she didn't want to fight. Then Dyrus, Brooke, Ben saved the Spino, killing a man, and also with the T-Rex that knows what Dyrus did and spay her, but Cash had planned to Daniel not knowing about the raptors, and they kill him. They'll be in Isla Nublar again with Kenji still's annoyed with Yaz, Sam, Brock, Dar, Ben, where they had May Turner also. Then Darius's brother was there with the organizers now. They have escape of a Brad. Now in the under part the Nothosaurus lives there, so they have a chase where the Nothosa falls into the water.
Due to the new problem caused in the underpart of Manta Corp Island, an earthquake was provoked by in this island and also in Isla Nublar. And I think it made that the volcano into an eruption.
Now Louis Dosen has come to Isla Nublar, where he'll see a presentation of Manta Corp. A bad girl was running their Kunji save the Bakuo, and she was killed by Comfis. Then there was an earthquake. Carnotaurus Toro is with Daniel. Going with Manta, the T-Rexes are being called by Dari and Brooke. Yaz and Sammy moves Pierce, Spino Si, Brachi. Now Sammy is doing something to increase the water. Oh, we've got Yaz in love with Sammy. Ben knew it. The dinosaur S were fine. Sammy, Ben, Yaz moved the Nothosaurus to another part of. The ship is gone. May stayed there, so there was a trouble with the island of Manta and Corp. The guys were solving. Dyrus has saved Brooke. Now Yaz tells Sammy she loves her. When Nothosaurus woke up to the Pantano, having a chaos, a part of Kenji and Brock, they've got Yaz and Sammy. Now Daniel has got Limbo, Toro, Bumpy, and Dimorphodon. Now the five guys were in the desert looking for a Brad. They being attacked by the Spino. The Dino gets controlled and Daniel gets that due to the last mercenarios. Kenji has joined to the campers. It seems to be the Brook is so annoyed. Now Daniel with his dinos is there, so we'll have a massive fight. Where there are Trexes, Raptors, Pierce, Bumpy. Now we've got Abtel with Spino, Light, and Big Edie. The Spino has killed the mom Rex, so Daniel uses them to attack the campers. All went so wrong. Daniel has escaped. The organizer are there with May Turner. Time passed, Daniel still's in jail, but dinosaurs started to rule the world again.